Okay, listen up, everybody. It's very, very important that I educate most of my followers, wonderful followers, people that are coming to my DM. There is an ideology that people have that engineers are thief. If you have that ideology and you are watching me, that is the worst kind of ideology that you can have, because I believe people that are having that kind of ideology are people that are not exposed, people that are not going to school. There is level to everything. There is process. There is documentation to everything. Okay, let me break it down. If you contact an engineer to do a project for you, and let's say that project is 40 million, you understand? You don't go ahead and send, okay, let me send 20 million to you once you are going. No, you don't do that. You don't do that without a consensual agreement on how that money is spent or how that money is going. So that's why we do cost quotation. Once you do your cost quotation, you break your project into stages. Foundation is going to take 10 million naira. I will send 8 million naira to you. Once you start, I'm seeing the progress. I can send 1 million naira to you on the way and 1 million naira when you are done, or 500,000 naira when you are done. You understand? That is how it is done. So for you to contract a project for somebody, and again, let me educate you guys. There are different kinds of contract, especially for engineers. There are 3 kinds of contract when it comes to construction. 1 is supervision. 2 is labor and supervision. 3 is supervision, labor, and materials. Are you getting me? Supervision, labor, and materials. Supervision and labor, then supervision, labor, and materials. It depends on the one that you are taking. It depends on the one that you want your engineer or your architect to handle for you. If you are going with supervision, there is nothing your engineer or your architect is doing with materials. That's what the problem many of you have is, you contact somebody for supervision. At the end of the day, you tell the person, please help me buy materials. You have made mistake. Yes. If you want to do that from the initial beginning. I don't have somebody to buy materials for me, but let me pay you for supervision. Once you are done with the supervision, when I'm doing the supervision, not tell me to go and buy materials I will do that too. But it's not everybody that can work with that, because you cannot give an account of how that material is. If I am working for material and labor for you, I will break everything I am buying down. You will see them on site. The ones I did not buy, you will see them. Once I have contacted you for labor, for supervision and labor. Then out of maybe you don't have somebody else, you are telling me, can you help me buy? It's whatever the person wrote for you that you will buy. That is when people steal from people. Particularly for me, I don't like anything to do with your materials. Particularly for me, I will charge you supervision and labor. You know why I include labor for every of my projects? Is because I have people I work with. I have people that I work with. I have my own people. See, there is something about construction. If you don't work with your own people, anybody that is paying your workers, that is the person they respect. Is natural. I've been in this game. Anybody that is paying the workers, if it's your brother that is paying the workers, your brother will have more respect than the engineer. I am telling you, the brother will there is something that the engineer will say, the workers will neglect him totally, unless your brother comes out and say the same thing, because they respect your brother, because he's the one paying them. He who blows the horn, I don't know how he who pays the piper dictates the tone, or what. So if you are paying for supervision, I come to your site. I am just there to look around and instruct on what to do. As time goes on, when they find out that I don't have much say, because what they understand by say is money. They will overlook what, they will delay your work. They will delay you. They will not come to work when they want to. They do whatever they want to do. They can insult you because you are not the person paying them. They can insult you and go away. At the end of the work, they will collect their money. So on rare cases, I collect supervision. On rare cases, unless you're going to pay me well, and I'm ready to overlook those things. But the best is supervision and labor. I carry my workers, go to your site. Everybody knows what to do already. You can't talk to me. If I'm at work, I can't talk to me anyhow. They know what I don't want. They know what I want. They know the kind of work I expect from them. I don't know if you understand. But I have workers, let me pay them, come and supervise. I don't accept that kind. It's hard for me to accept. No, give it to another person. This construction work is hard labor. Even though I'm not carrying cement, but it's enough. The process is enough to weigh me down. So I'm not rushing after it. You understand? So if you give your engineer projects to handle for you, let it be broken down into stages and know how to dish your money out. If you have agreed with your engineer or your architect on what to do about that construction process, whatever happens, whether it's high or low, nobody thief you. Nobody collected your money. If it's what is supposed to collect 3 million, the person collected 3.5, 3.7, and you later find out, so far as you have signed it, did not thief you, did not use gun to collect it. They did not use gun to collect it because everybody's quotations is different. But the issue is, will that person deliver good work for you? If that person collected extra 500,000 naira than initial amount and still deliver quality project for you, that person did not thief from you. The issue is collecting extra and not doing the quality project for the person. That's when the issue arises. People collect money, engineers collect money, and they abandon projects halfway. You say that 11 million that will do a foundation for a duplex. No, you say 8 million will do foundation for a duplex, and they give you money to start. They give you 5 million. Spending, buying materials, paying labor. You find out that the remaining money might not be able to finish. You pack the one that you have and run away. That is what we have. So many abandoned projects here. We may have so many of them around us here. You understand? So people can give quotation just to hold you, collect that small money they can. If they have spent 4 million and found out that of this project, this money no go finish, they collect 1 million, run, tell you they cannot do again, that your materials on the site, that they don't collect their own. So you should be very careful. Have a written agreement. Do your cost quotation. Even if it's not accurate, know the range. No quotation is accurate. Know the range of what you are spending. Okay, if you can collect cost quotation for 1 or 2 persons, better, so that you have peace of mind. You understand? So what you should be worrying about is getting the right person to handle your project. If you're not around for somebody to buy materials for you, that's wonderful. If the engineer agrees to do a turnkey project, that is wonderful. But if you decide to use your brother or use your uncle, at the end of the day, they will collect your money and do what else they want to do. At the end of the day, it's now the engineer that no. Because we have stories of engineers running away with people's money. We have issues of brothers and sisters misusing their brothers' funds. What is supposed to collect 1 million, they will tell the brother 2 million. Because no one nigga now, your brother, you have to accept. So please, that notion of all engineers are thief is bad. If somebody is saying I will use 80 million to build a duplex, somebody else is saying I'll use 50 million to build a duplex, you are now calling the person of 80 million a thief. That's wrong. You have not dealt with that person. You have not built house before. You don't know the reason why the person is saying 45 or 50 million. You don't even know the reason why the other person is saying 80 million naira for this project. You have not been in that situation before. You have not gotten their quotation. You have not gotten their idea. You have not gotten... No. I am here to I'm here to encourage people to build with lesser amount of money. But I always tell you, you are going to use my quotation. You are going to use my quotation. There is a process to it. And most times I will tell you that it's better I buy the materials. It's better. But I will write the materials for you. Then buy it. But don't buy anything outside what I'm telling you. And you don't know if you understand. Though that 80 million, even though that person is having a high foundation, the person is having different kind of design. And design also determines your cost. So person, because I said 50 million, and that person said 80 million, you go to that person and say that person is a thief, is a lie. So many things determines construction. Both your destination, if your house is inside forest, one. I don't know if you understand. If your house is inside forest, is one. Your design. If your land is like this, another thing. Your cost don't increase. In fact, if you don't have the strength, if your money never long, avoid slopey land. Avoid this land that is like this. No matter how small it slopes, this slopes. If it slopes too much, that means your money will finish for foundation. I'm telling you. So it's not for everybody. So I want to correct that notion. If you need your drawings, please reach out to us in the with the number in the description box. Subscribe and share. Thank you.